What's going on, Gemini? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your collective reading. For those of you all who are new here, my name is Shani. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. I do typically upload collective messages for us all throughout the week. However, you can definitely look forward to your Gemini readings being posted on Thursdays, okay? Since I'm getting this scheduled together. If those are things that you may be interested in, please do make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you feel though as at any time you need more assistance, guidance, support, clarification, or confirmation with the energies that are surrounding you, please do click the link in the description area and schedule your one-on-one private session and or service. They are all hosted at the moment through phone call or Zoom, so you'll be able to pick and choose if that's the case. So again, this is your collective reading. Let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. All thanks and praise to the Most High. You know their hearts and you know their situations. Can you please give us the cards that we need in order for Gemini to be able to receive this message with an open mind and an open heart? I ask that you give me the words to be able to articulate this message in the best way possible. And I also ask that you clear anything standing in the way of the clarification, confirmation, transformation, and healing required or needed at this time. Ashe. 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 Amen. I want to say who? Libra's reading, I think. Libra's reading literally just started off in a very similar way. Not completely, right? Not the same, just very similar. So we have enough to get started. Okay, the ending is very different though. So underneath it all, Gemini, you have the Knight of Wands. So this is like, get ready, like stay ready so you ain't got to get ready type of energy, right? So where it's to the point where it's like, yeah, like we about to go. Like you ready to go? Is you ready? Because ain't no waiting after this. Ain't no holding up no more, okay? Let's see. What else is underneath here? I can't listen. This is like the get ready, like on your mark, get set, go, right? This is that energy. And then you have the energy of determination. Like, okay, get ready to learn something, get ready to come into something, get ready to do something, right? Like just get ready. And this is the energy of overcoming, like triumph, right? So look, is you ready to overcome whatever energies that you've been in lately? This is just you like being delicate and taking care of yourself type of thing. But are you ready though? Underneath it all, like get ready because it's happening. Ain't no slowing up, ain't no stopping. This is very necessary in this moment in time for you to be able to grow, for you to be able to collect the knowledge, the wisdom, the information, and things that you're probably in need of at this time, okay? Now let's get into this message that we actually have on the table. Oh, excuse me. All right, again. So the first card on the table is the Lover's card, okay? The Lover's card in reverse. So in some way, shape, or form, it's requiring you to accept yourself, right? Accept yourself, past, present, future. Just really getting to know yourself, right? Getting to know you for who you are, learning to love you, learning to accept you, and things of that nature, okay? In doing so, with you doing that, with you, understanding that everything happens exactly how it's supposed to. You are exactly who you're supposed to be. You are exactly where you need to be in this very moment in order for you to be being used, in order for you to be used by the Most High, right? You recognizing that, or you not being as resistant as you may be, it will allow things to start speeding up for you, right? So in some way, shape, or form, you may be thinking like, oh, it's too, like shit going too slow. It's not happening as fast as I wanted to, right? But trust me again when I tell you it's happening exactly how it needs to. It's happening like as it should. What's needing to happen is happening where it needs to happen, with who it needs to happen with, and how. Okay? Now, I think with this Seven of Swords showing up like this in the upright, with this Seven of Swords showing up, it's really giving me that maybe you are like, you can possibly be, and I don't want to say the energy of comparison so much on the surface. However, because you're asking other people what they think about your situation, or, you know, their opinion, you're taking their opinions too much at heart, right? Like, you're feeling like things should be something different than what they are based on these external, based on these external influences. But we don't want to do that, right? Because somebody else's experience is not exactly your experience in the exact same way. So yes, you can be open to like paying attention or listening or receiving, but just because something happened in a particular way for one person doesn't mean that that's exactly how it's going to happen with and or for you, right? We also have this Queen of Disc here. So this Queen of Disc is literally low-key like saying the very thing that I just said. Like, people are so busy looking into the past and how things worked for other people in the past, right? Things are changing. Times are changing. Technology changing. Like, a lot of shit is changing. So just because something did work for a person back then, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work the exact same way now. Do you understand what I'm explaining? Like, sometimes things become outdated. And although, yeah, they did work. They worked back then. But Spirit can very much be telling you, like, okay, I have a more simplified way for you to do things. And since we be seeing things how we see things, and we want things to go how we want things to go, we're not putting ourselves in a position to be able to see beyond what we already know, or what we already think we know, if that makes sense, right? So now it is time for you to tap into this universal energy, right? Seeing things from a more high vibrational perspective, seeing things clearly, right? Allowing old cycles to go away, to die away, to move out, so that you can embrace the things that you're coming into, and again, being able to see them from a different perspective. This is something that you definitely deserve, and you definitely desire to be able to see from a more godlike perspective. Letting go or not holding on to the things that have happened in the past will definitely contribute to you in that area. Okay? You just have to have more faith. With the Star card showing up in reverse, it's like there's resistance to actually knowing. And that's what it is, right? We tend to hope. Okay? We tend to have hope for situations instead of us having trust or having faith in a situation. What's the difference between the two? You do this on your own, right? You can be like, oh, I hope, right? Oh, I hope I get some money. I hope I get some money, right? So it's like this energy of hoping, like you want it to happen, but you're not sure that if it's going to happen or not. But when you trust, when you have faith, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get some money. Like, I'm getting some money. Like, I don't know where it's coming from or how or who or when, but I can guarantee you I'm about to make some money for sure, right? Big difference in the energy. You understand what I'm explaining? So that's what it's giving. Like, it's time for you to just go, like, put it in, right? The action, the determination, and those two things, the action and the determination, are going to help you overcome, right? Whatever obstacle, challenge you may be feeling like you're going through or that you're in right now, just be determined, right? And again, you may not need to keep on going back to people who have assisted you in a different area in a place before. You got to be real logical and strategic when you're thinking about doing certain things or moving a different type or certain ways. But the biggest thing for me, right? The biggest thing for me to be able to deliver right now is to start having faith. Like trusting, knowing, right? Not hoping, not guessing, not, not selling yourself short from coming into the very things, like I say, that you know you deserve and desire. So I definitely hope that this reading has assisted you in some type of way, shape, or form. Maybe clarification, confirmation, assisted you with your transformation or anything like thereof. Please do make sure that you subscribe. And if you feel as you need any more clarification or confirmation, more, more clarity, right? About the energies that are surrounding you, then make sure you do click the link in the bio. Click the link in the description area and book your session or your service. Until next time, though, love you. Make sure you have the most amazing day. I will see y'all soon. Peace.